Previously on Clear Shampoo presents Checkmate.
Today's task is all about selling.
We're having a huge sale right now.
Okay, 3 for 120.
Would you like to have a look at our product? The best makeup remover you'll find.
This one is the fruity one, which has all pineapple and all fruit as a powder.
And this one's got a more fruity taste to it.
So would you like to have a look?
Come on and just have a look. Looking doesn't hurt. Looking is for free. If like and buy, it's the last 5 minutes of the flash sale going on right here at Adura.
Hello and welcome to Clear Shampoo presents Checkmate, hunt for the smartest young executive here in the Middle East. Sola said they're down to 8 and these are the 8.
Yup, these 8 are fighting it out for a really big carrot. The opportunity is immense. The one who comes in first place gets an opportunity to do an internship with one of the largest FMCG companies in the world, Unilever. And the first runners-up gets an opportunity to do an internship with Ideas 91, a leading consumer electronics and home appliances brand here all across the Middle East and Africa.
All right, so we have the teams right here. How are you guys doing?
Great. Really nice.
Awesome. So आज का जो task था, that involved customer interaction, direct selling, and of course, how much revenue you make, right?
Yeah.
Enjoyed it?
Yeah.
How was the task for you guys?
We loved engaging with the audience and we felt this task was right up our alley.
Well, you did do really well. We were all pleasantly surprised. We were even impressed. But let's get the good news out of the way first. The confidence hamper?
Yes, of course. A big thank you going out to close up for this one because we really know what confidence means. Since we have been in the industry on radio each and every day, we can literally pinpoint it out when you guys go on the floor. So today's Miss Confident is Sachi.
And you win yourself a nice big hamper full of goodies from Close Up. Sachi, this was absolutely your task. You were confident with this community. You were bang on with the TG. Everybody really could relate to you, and when you walked up to someone, they knew you were talking to them.
All right. Ab for the next one, the best performer, which you guys are going to decide. You know the drill? Okay?
Got a minute? Go ahead, decide who the best performer is.
All right, guys, time up. Okay. Team A, go first.
Abel.
Abel, step forward, please.
Since we all had decided all 3 of us were really good and have become captains already, so we wanted to give an opportunity to Abel as well. That was the only reason why we had chosen Abel to be the next captain.
Team B,
Rashi.
step forward, please.
We would have chosen either Rashi or I again for best performer, but due to the fact that I was already captain and already voted best performer, we decided to vote her again.
Congratulations, guys. Well done. Your team respects you and the work that you've done for them.
I think I did really well. I think amongst us 4, I probably sold the most and I did the best. I would say that.
Your team respects you and the work that you've done for them. Well played.
Well done. But there is a small twist. This week is not like every other week. So take that step back. We're going to have Alexia come in and join us in a little while. She's going to tally the results, tell you how much money you've made, and we're going to tell you what that twist is. We get to the eliminations after a short break. Thank you for watching. Clear Shampoo presents Checkmate, the hunt for the smartest young executive in the Middle East.
I was really proud of watching you guys today, and we loved having you at the right market.
Brilliant.
All right.
Fantastic.
Now, how much money did these guys make?
Okay, so for Team A and Team B, you made
Welcome back to Clear Shampoo presents Checkmate, hunt for the smartest young executive here in the Middle East.
All right, all the good news is done. Now let's have Alexia come in and tell us just how much money you made and who the winning team is. Yeah, ready? Alexia representing Ripe Market. Alexia, let's start by asking you, What feedback do you have for the teams?
Well, first of all, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to everyone who worked on the stand today. You all did an amazing job. You know, you were all on it, you were all selling. Team A, particularly Sachi and Radir, I thought you were very good. You were both engaging with all the customers. Sachi was more talking to the women, saying like, this is the benefits for your skin, your hair, your nails. Radir, you were actually going out and looking for customers, trying to bring them into the stall. Ardash, again, you were great with the coconut oil. I was watching you the whole time and you were really pushing that sale. Abel, again, I saw you around talking to people, trying to get them in, but my only criticism, there was a couple of times where there was a customer sort of left unattended and I saw you on your phone, so just from that side, that's my one criticism. Team B, again, you guys were amazing, you smashed it. Nathan and Rashi in particular, again, you were really engaging with the customers, telling them all about all the benefits, you know, showing them all the deals. Artie, again, you're doing the same, but I felt like you were a little bit lost at times, like you almost wasn't sure. I understand that you had like massive time constrictions, so I know it can be a bit nerve-wracking. And Ashna, again, you did amazing, but I felt like you were almost clinging on to whoever was selling at the time. So whoever was in the process of doing a sale, you were sort of there, you know, assisting with them rather than actually going out and getting someone, you know, from the crowd. But either way, both of you guys, both teams did amazing. I was really proud of like watching you guys today, and we loved having you at the Right Market.
Brilliant,
All right.
fantastic.
Now, how much money did these guys make?
Okay, so for Team A, you made $1,300 dirhams. You guys really pushed that coconut oil and that really made the difference. And Team B, you made 790.
I believe Rashi got everyone off track, but as a captain, I tried to tell them, no, it's based on the amount of cash we make.
So unfortunately, Team A were the winners today, but you did amazing anyway. Thank you, guys.
Our team absolutely deserved to win. We put it our all. We were on the same page from the start that what we have to sell, how we have to hit customers.
Everyone did a great job and we got the win at the end.
Hold on though. It's not all good news just yet. We have a little bit of a twist.
All right, losing team, do you have anything to say?
I just wish we would have pushed the more expensive products further. I felt like all the customers were quite attracted to the bars, so that's where our focus was mainly, and the powders.
We managed to sell out the bars, but if we marketed the oils more, I believe we could have won. But we didn't, as that was a more expensive product, and since the other team did it, we lost.
But what made you go just with the bar? Why weren't you pushing the other products?
Well, we advertised everything.
I was trying to advertise the coconut oil.
Yes, I was trying to advertise the other powders.
I sold coconut oil. I think I sold most of the coconut oils. But yeah, they were like, we had the bars and I think they were giving the samples out. So.
Yeah, and also I'd gone out, like I was trying to interact with them because I wanted them to get attracted to the powders because nobody was actually coming for that. Like, you know, people were coming only for the bars or the coconut oil. So I was trying to do that mostly. So yeah, that was my contribution.
You guys did have an advantage going in first. You do realize
yes,
that?
we did. And I think we made the most of it. Maybe we lacked in some places.
We lacked in.
But we still...
Actually, I want to correct that. It's not some places.
Right.
They made nearly twice as much money as you.
But you know,
in the real world, that's a lot more money. Yeah?
Yeah.
You guys, I'm sure you had your own challenges as well. What challenges did you have?
When we started the task, we knew that the coconut oil is really in right now. Everyone uses it to remove their makeup, on their hair, everything. I had a strategic plan that I'm going to sell the coconut oil because that's the product that's in right now and that's the most expensive product in our store. And I had memorized all the 12 benefits that were required to sell that product, and I made sure that I convinced everybody to buy that coconut oil.
Coconut oil, that product is so good for such a less price. We concentrated on that more because we knew it, that we would definitely sell that product.
And what were the mistakes you made?
Well, we could have marketed better, I feel. We could have done a little
start a bit slow.
Yes, we started a bit slow.
I feel we could have been more pumped up in the beginning.
Yes.
had a happier...
In the last 30 minutes, the amount of energy that we put in, if that would have been put in the start half an hour as well, would have cracked a bit
Because
more.
as the sales started coming in soon later on,
in the last
we got pumped up.
In the last 10 minutes, our sales were crazy.
Yeah.
Who improvised most on the team?
I think we all did.
I tried speaking different languages to attract customers.
Okay.
And I focused on all the features and speciality of all the products available so that the customer would actually understand what the product is.
What about you guys? Were you guys improvising?
Yes, I had a couple of ideas and we implemented most of them.
I accepted her ideas, which were the dancing and singing bit, although those weren't as successful as she may have believed.
We played games with them. I had the tasting palette out there, so I made them taste and I made them guess which flavor it is, and then I told them if you guess it right, I'll give you for 5 dirhams the bar. And
which was the price of the bar anyway.
Yeah, which I didn't tell them. So yeah, I did that and we were singing, we were dancing,
we sang,
we were clapping, we were attracting customers. We were going around and making them taste the bars, and they were really impressed with that. So that's, I think, what drew them in.
All right. Congratulations, Team 1. You guys are the clear winner for this task. Well done.
All right, guys, it's not all smiles. Don't be too happy. There is a twist. Unfortunately, someone's got to go home. But who's going home and why are they going home? We will find out after a little break.
Yeah. This is Clear Shampoo presents Checkmate, hunt for the smartest young executive in the Middle East. You remember we were talking about that twist in the game? Yeah. Okay. So the first twist that we have for you today, the best performers are also going to be eliminated if their names come up.
Alexa, would you like to tell us who's going home? Welcome back to Clear Shampoo presents Checkmate, the hunt for the smartest young executive in the Middle East. We've got 8 of you here, and 2 of you are going to go home.
You remember we were talking about that twist in the game? Yeah. Okay. So the first twist that we have for you today, the best performers are also going to be eliminated if their names come up.
The best thing that could have happened was the twist in the show where even the best performers weren't safe and the right people went home, because me, Adarsh and Randir did our best and we did perform the task really well.
The second twist in the game is that each team में से एक performer जो है वो choose किया जाएगा, and that is going to be chosen by our judge.
If the question is why, it's because this was one task where we got to see your individual selling skills. We got to see how each of you all performed individually. And because we have that information, we know why some people should stay on for the big semi-final round and why some people shouldn't.
Remember guys, it is the semi-finals iske baad, so we want the best of the best. All right?
Alexa, would you like to tell us who's going home?
So from Team A, it will be Abel.
Abel came and Abel went today, and I believe the judge's decision was justified, mainly due to the fact that he can be very pushy. As I mentioned in the previous task, his over-enthusiasm.
It was his second chance, and him getting eliminated is something I don't think any of us saw coming. We thought that he would definitely at least make it to the semi-finals, but he did not. He got eliminated.
I just saw when the customer got left on his own, it's not always good to have that, because obviously you want all your customers to be served at the time. Everyone else on your team was there constantly with people, looking for people, chasing people down, and I just didn't feel like there was that customer service there that there was in with the rest of your teammates.
The results speak for itself. I was part of the winning team, and not just that, I was awarded the best performer. And I guess that is enough evidence for me to prove my skills. Now a new path in life has been opened for me.
There was one more thing, Abel. I felt like while we were watching you as well with some customers, I understand your enthusiasm and I understand your need to connect, but sometimes you were getting a little too personal.
when he sticks to a customer, he just sticks to one, even though the other customer's looking. That happened to me as well. When when I'm attending one customer, there were others coming as well. So I look at them and I tell them the same benefits I was telling the other person. So basically, I'm attending all of them. But he couldn't do that. I don't know what exactly happened though, but yeah, I think because of that.
There were a few people with which I felt like you were really pushing that boundary, and it was just a matter of whether or not they would snap. I think if the cameras were off, that would have been a really, really difficult moment for you.
Do you want to say anything, Abel?
Oh, not really. I mean, people have different strategies, sometimes even getting personal work. So I just put in my best shot. This is just a game. Doesn't really, prove where you stand in life. So I'm just taking in the sportsman spirit.
If there's one thing we can vouch for, Abel, it's your enthusiasm.
That's correct.
You came raring to go. You have the fire in you. You have the enthusiasm. It's about channelizing that energy well. So good luck for all your future endeavors.
Thank you. Salamat.
Life isn't fair. You might be beaten down for no reason, but what you have to do is get right back up and beat the person who beats you. Because this world is competitive and you got to fight for yourself.
And then for Team B, it's Artie, unfortunately. I just felt like you just seemed a little bit lost compared to everyone else in your team.
Yeah.
Do you feel that?
Well, I was a little lost in the beginning because I was confused with the prices because on the mark it said 20 and then was 10. So it was a little confusing. But apart from that, I was bringing the sales in and giving it to them because she was standing inside. So I think it's okay. I mean, I'm not a very good direct seller, I know that. So I think, yeah, this task was my weak point, so I'm fine.
I think the judge eliminated me because in the middle, I was kind of lost. Lost as in terms of the numbers, because I was a little confused with the pricing. The UCB products that costed the most, I made the sales for that. So I don't think my elimination was justified that way.
Artie's performance was much below average compared to what I've usually seen. I've seen that drive in her before, but for this task she appeared lost, so I really don't know what to say.
I think it just wasn't her task because the thing was when she was doing the task, she used to go and get the customers, but the thing was she should just come back and leave the customers to me. So I was the one standing on I was the one standing inside the stall, taking care of the customers that I had got and the customers that she had got.
Ashna said that she was handling all my customers and that she did all the sales and I didn't do anything. Well, I think my job was to get the customers on the table and she was standing there to make the sales. It wasn't my job to make the sales, but I did make sales.
Well, at least you have a great understanding of your own abilities, right? And what you're good and not so great at.
Well, Abel, Aarti, that's a checkmate on you. Thank you so much. And please ask you to step out.
So now only 2 more weeks are left and everyone wants to win the show. So don't think about anyone else and just do your best. It's all about winning now.
I was a bit touched because of what happened today when Aarti went home, because she was a very good competitor and a partner as well throughout.
The rest of you, semi-finals next. Are we ready?
Definitely.
Yes.
Is there anything you have to say about your teammates who just left?
I think Aarti was a really big support for me, not only for this task, but even generally throughout the journey. And I think I connected with her the most because I felt like we had a really good understanding. But I feel so bad that she's gone. So I feel like, a really good friend of mine has just left. So yeah. Everybody has their strengths and weaknesses, so
yes,
I guess
Aarti brought in a lot of positivity in the team, so we're going to miss that.
Unfortunately, that's how the corporate world works.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Guys, anything you have to say about your teammate leaving?
Well, he was an asset, but some assets do have some flaws as well.
Was he a liability or an asset?
More of an asset, but yeah.
That answer is not convincing, Vasim. Just telling you.
I just have one thing to say about Abel. He has the fire within him, and I think you all noticed him, and that's why we brought him back as a wild card. But I knew that enthusiasm could be used as a weakness. I thought that he had it in check, but I mean, I guess I didn't see his performance, so I couldn't guess or couldn't judge. But I mean, I really enjoyed working with him, and his enthusiasm put us, I guess, pumped us up when we needed it. But I mean, I really enjoyed working with him, and I'm really sorry to see one of my best pals leave.
I think he tries his best and puts in it all, but I feel like he misses out some places. Like, sometimes it's trying too hard to do well.
Yeah.
But it's all right. Learn from your own mistakes and learn from everyone else's mistakes as well. And it's the big semi-finals. So gloves off and let's get our hands dirty. All right? Alexia, thank you so much.
Thank you
for
so
letting
much.
us come to this beautiful venue.
It was lovely to have you guys.
We'll be back to Ripe Market for sure. Thank you for all the inputs.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
You know, the thing is, Sid, as this team gets closer and closer, as they become better friends, the episodes are getting more and more intense. And while we start with a great deal of enthusiasm, it almost is always emotional towards the end.
Yeah, life is never up, Sida. Life is always up and down and up and down.
True that.
Yeah, all right. So that's it from us for this episode of Clear Shampoo Presents Checkmate. Hunt for the smartest young executive in the Middle East.
Your job today is to create a communication strategy, right? A plan to communicate the message of the Fair and Lovely Foundation.
Let's make the target the girls in the schools.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let's
School
promote
and
studying
primary level.
and families.
Social media, we need a viral video.
Through this foundation, we want to inspire other women saying that knowledge is power.
Power! Now that word gives you the power to do anything.
One lucky and fortunate person